When we come to Daoism, basically we're coming pretty much in the same arena of Hinduism, also Confucianism, as far as its strength and also its challenges. For example, probably the great strength about Daoism is how huge it is. Like Hinduism, basically it embraces all of reality. If you remember looking at the diagram of the symbol for Daoism, it has good and evil. They're complementary. They're not really opposites. They basically complement each other. In fact, in the Taoist symbol, you have the light or the evil as a part of the sphere of good or of light, and also you have evil and darkness in the sphere of light and goodness. So basically it's saying it's embracing all of reality. That's going to be its strength, because when you look at philosophy, you're trying to account for all of reality. On the other hand, its strength is also its challenge. For example, when you start saying that everything is ultimately true, or basically you're embracing all of reality and saying there are no contradictions, well, basically you are jettisoning logic out of the discussion. You're saying basically, although there may be opposites, two things that are contradictory are both true. Well, you've violated that first law of non-contradiction. And so you're going into an area which basically gets rid of logic, and that's okay. And maybe that's the accurate representation of ultimate reality. But if that's true, then you have created a disconnect between ultimate reality and what we see around us. For example, when you look at the human body, it is so extremely logical the way it's been put together. You look at the universe, you look at the earth. It's incredible how science, which is trying to use logic to analyze the physical universe, it uses logic, and it finds so much logic in the universe. So if you're going, the explanation for all of reality is basically removed from logic, you have created a disconnect between logic and also you've gotten rid of logic, and so you've got a disconnect between a logical universe and a non-logic ultimate reality. The other challenge is going to be also the ethical challenge. Again, Daoism is saying, well, there's not necessarily right or wrong in the sense that they're hostile toward each other. They're complementary. Just like, for example, you have complementary colors. Blue and orange are complementary. They're not contradictory, they're just complementary. They go well together. Red and green are complementary. Well, would you say the same thing, though, in morals? For example, good versus evil, murder and rape. Are they complements, or are they going to be contradictories, or are they going to be hostile towards goodness? So is there a complementary nature in ethics, or is there a serious conflict between good and evil? And in that case, you're going to have a problem saying they're complementary. But that would be its strength, basically how huge it is. Its challenges can be, is it too huge as a result that it's gotten rid of logic, and it's saying there's a disconnect between a logical universe and ultimate reality, which is supposed to be the source of that universe, and also the ethical challenge.